After the real daughter of the family came back to take her rightful place, I, the fake one who'd been swapped at birth, was packed off to the countryside for re-education. That first night, I cried myself to sleep. The next morning, I woke up to find Chi-Chu, the neighbor everybody called the Mute, already in my yard with a hoe over his shoulder, quietly plowing the overgrown field for me. I stood there in tears and blurted out, "You're too good to me." He just blushed, scratched the back of his neck, and kept working. From then on, he showed up every day, fixing the leaky roof, patching the fence, cooking rice, washing my clothes, never saying a word, just doing. Until one night, he had me pinned against the old wooden bed, and I realized the quiet, gentle neighbor wasn't harmless at all. He was just really, really patient. A few weeks earlier, I'd still been the spoiled city girl. The family driver dumped me and my suitcase on a mountain road like I was a delivered package, waved, and drove off. I dragged my luggage up the dirt slope in the blazing sun, legs shaking, sweat pouring, until I thought I'd collapse. That's when a beat-up tractor rattled by. I waved frantically. "Hey, can you give me a ride to West Village?" The guy cut the engine and stared down at me from the seat. Couldn't see his face under the shadow of his straw hat. I was scared he'd say no, so I yanked 300 Quatley bills out of my wallet. "I can pay." He didn't answer, just hopped down, grabbed my suitcase, and tossed it in the back like it weighed nothing. Up close, he was tall, dark from the sun, rolled up sleeves showing off farmer muscles that looked carved out of teak. I damn near drooled. He didn't say a word, just jerked his chin toward the passenger side. I tried to climb up, but my legs were jelly and I kept slipping. Finally, he grabbed me under the arms, hauled me up, and plopped me in the seat. I accidentally wrapped my arms around his neck on the way up, close enough to smell clean sweat and sun-dried cotton. My face caught fire. He buckled me in without looking at me, started the tractor, and off we went. When we got to the village, he dropped my bag in the dirt, stared until I remembered the money, then took the $150 I actually had on me and walked off without a backward glance. I yelled after him, "Hey, what's your name?" He stopped, turned, grabbed my hand, and wrote 2 characters in my palm with a calloused finger, "Chi-Chu." Then he was gone, leaving me coughing in a cloud of dust and muttering, "Cheapskate." The old family house was a wreck. Cobwebs, mouse shit, weeds taller than me. I was still standing there in shock when my aunt showed up, shoved me aside, snatched my bag, and cleaned out whatever cash and cards were left. "You're just a stray the Jiang family picked up. From now on, you work for your meals. Be at my place at dawn." She slammed the gate on her way out. That night, I was scrubbing black water out of buckets when I heard that familiar tractor again. Chi-Chu stepped out carrying groceries. I followed him inside like a stray puppy. "Have you eaten?" He shook his head. I grinned. "Mind if I cook too? I'm starving." He gave me a long look, then typed on his phone. "Only my wife gets to eat my cooking." I laughed, stomach growling louder than thunder. He sighed, pushed an extra bowl of beef noodles my way, and watched me inhale it like I'd never see food again. After that, he kept leaving baskets of eggs, potatoes, pork, and fresh noodles on my doorstep. I tried to pay him back, teased him, flirted shamelessly, anything to get a reaction. One day, I climbed the wall to toss a thank you note into his yard and fell straight into his arms instead. He caught me, eyes wide, ears red as tomatoes. I checked him for injuries, hands sliding under his shirt, and the next thing I knew, we were kissing like the world was ending. Days turned into weeks. I started tutoring village kids after school for pocket money. Chichu turned my yard into a vegetable garden, paid his thieving cousin's debts out of his own savings, and basically moved in without either of us saying a word about it. My aunt spread rumors we were living in sin. My real family called once just to mock me for shacking up with a mute. I stopped hoping they'd ever want me back. One night after the call, Chichu found me crying. I kissed him to shut him up, then kept kissing him because I needed to feel something good, and we ended up in bed. Outside, it poured rain. Inside, he took his time learning every inch of me like I was the only thing that mattered in the world. The next morning, he knelt in front of me, still naked from the waist up, hair a mess, and slid a simple silver ring on my finger he must have bought weeks ago. He couldn't say the words, so he wrote them in the little notebook he always carried. I'll protect you. I'll spend my whole life being good to you. Marry me? I cried, laughed, and said yes before my brain caught up with my heart. We got the marriage certificate the next week. Wedding was just us, the village head, and a table full of food he cooked himself. That night, the bed creaked so loud I was sure the neighbors heard everything. Turns out the quiet, mute farmer wasn't quiet in bed at all. He was a starving wolf who'd been holding back for years. And I was more than happy to let him devour me for the rest of my life.